And Greg Anthony. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Now here is George. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
And so here's Memphis. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. High shot from 10 feet out.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Curry kicks to Green. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Thompson misses.
Even in close to the hoop. That's a tough one to drain when the defense is that stifling.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Davis. He feeds it to Westbrook. To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Durant. Green with a screen on LeBron. LeBron grabs the miss.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
And Davis throws it down.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Here's Green. The Grizzlies making the shot. No good. Great D that time from Davis.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Well, Memphis loves the grit and grind mentality of this Grizzlies team. We all know that. They are at their most fearsome, I think, right here in the Grindhouse.
No doubt about it. Some names just stick. And everyone here knows when you say Grindhouse, you're talking about the FedEx Forum. Memphis so strong in this building.
There's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. Well, I tell you, last year, guys, the Grizzlies lived up to the nickname of the Grindhouse. Top 5 defense here at home, and a lot of close wins that could have gone either way, but they grinded them out.
Left side, Westbrook. From downtown, Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 6. Curry kicks to Bogut. The drive by Green, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's George, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish? And those close wins and that blue-collar attitude is really what helped Memphis get to a 31-10 record here at home. I mean, good for second-best home record in that very tough Western Conference. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Tony Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. Here's Iguodala. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And that one's good.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already. Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test, and with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches, and then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Memphis. Spates sets a screen for Barnes. Curry with a wide open look. They get it back.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Mike Conley's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game. Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Conley into the lane. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Barbosa passes to Durant. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. But they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to LeBron. And here's Conley outside. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Inside, Spates. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First free throw is good.
Maurice Spates at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Spates. 5 seconds left to play here in the first. Up in time. Oh, he hits it! How about that shot?
Big time! Big time!
Incredible!
Free point.
And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in at the point guard position.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Conley against Curry. Takes the 13-footer, and that one's good. That's 12 points for Mike Conley.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And the Grizzlies, guys, a powerful post-play team. Mike Conley, though, is still the straw that stirs the drink. I mean, he may be the most underrated point guard in our league. His quickness and ability to penetrate the lane brings a great balance to their offense.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Memphis. Back to Bogut. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And Conley at 6'1", about 175. Pretty slight frame, but Clark, he doesn't get pushed around.
Well, he embraces the team's tough defensive style. He gets into you, racks up steals, and he's really a committed defender.
Green, he's checked in for LeBron.
And, guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Green, the screen. Allen against Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Green with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Thompson misses. Memphis leading by 20. Stolen by Thompson. Iguodala dishes to Curry. The pass to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Here's Iguodala. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Kevin Durant.
And the Warriors with possession here. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do. And, you know, you hear everybody talking about Giannis's potential. I mean, look at the athleticism coupled with his measurables. I mean, that is just off the charts.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Got that one up quick. 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry kicks to Thompson. The wide open look for Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Outside Westbrook. Nobody near George. No good on the triple. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Thompson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
George, no good. Warriors trail by 15. Barnes with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Durant kicks to Bogut. Jacks up a three. Again, Durant missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Stolen by Thompson. Curry against Antetokounmpo. Curry passes to Barnes. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. Grizzlies making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Spates is checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. Durant. That's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
The three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Ball's knocked loose. And Curry, here we go. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Curry against Westbrook. Over in the corner, Green. Allen kicks to Westbrook. That will count. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter.
A dominating first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. Kenny, what'd you... And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Off target at the rim. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Davis sets a screen. Durant against James. Clock at 4. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Conley's checked in. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, Memphis.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Feeds it to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 11 points for Kevin Durant. Memphis has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. That is good.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Curry kicks to Green. And another three for Golden State.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for Golden State, Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Curry. Outside Conley. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Conley. He's got 14. And he gets the bucket. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
For 3, Durant. The shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. In the corner, George with it. Here's the 3. LeBron James again from deep. LeBron's got 14 points now in the second half.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Green, no luck.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to James. Over Durant. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 18 points for LeBron.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Barbosa kicks to Green. There's the pick. Barbosa against Conley. Looking to end the run. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Wasted no time on that one. James has got 20 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Misses the 3.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
It's Iguodala with the drive. He kicks it to Durant. Bogut dishes to Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems. because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
Iguodala kicks to Barbosa. Tipped away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Warriors ball.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Green comes in for LeBron. And Allen subbed in for Paul George. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Durant. Here's Conley. 17 points in the game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Putting you in. Let's go.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen by Westbrook. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Grizzlies out in front. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Looney out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Livingston in at the point.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Grizzlies shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Looney with the rebound. It's Thompson off the drive, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Westbrook, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Thompson from long range. Offensive rebound. Green with the block. There's the lob to the hoop. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Tony Allen. And the Warriors also making a change. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Down low, Livingston kicks to Spates. Spates sets a screen for Barbosa. Nobody near Barnes. And the Warriors miss again.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here is Livingston. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Looney. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Clark, looking around the league, there's no team that teams want to play less than the Memphis Grizzlies. They just wear you down.
Well, they play a physical brand of basketball. They play hard. Everybody's on the same page. And even if you beat the Grizzlies, they take a lot out of you in terms of how they try to wear you down.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The shot by Spates, nobody around. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And the Grizzlies played so well against all the other playoff teams. Part of it is that they just have a style that matches up well with anyone.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Now the dish to Barbosa. Speights sets a screen. Here is Livingston. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the way in.
You know, that's the thing with the Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, there isn't a team that gives them too much trouble anywhere in the league. They're good at home and on the road. They're used to playing in tight, low-scoring games, and they create that situation with their deliberate style. He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
There's the screen inside. Here's Speights. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Jeff Green picks one up.
And Maurice Speights last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Speights. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
And the Warriors miss again. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Speights against Conley. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Barbosa with it. Conley picks him up. Barnes with it. The shot, no good. Good D by Lee.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Another miss by Conley. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for James. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference. And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
And here is Barbosa. Doubled by Lee to the paint. Green with the block. Thompson with the bucket. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley left side. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Here's Livingston. No good off the front iron.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now Conley. From deep three-point range, misses there. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
Well, Anthony, certainly a great win here tonight. What was the key to what this team is doing right now when you guys are playing like this?
Yeah, we just try to play aggressive. And, we just did that in the second half. It started in the first quarter when we came out. Our offense was clicking, but most important, our defense was clicking. And then when you do that, it's hard to beat us.
Stay aggressive, Anthony. Thank you so much, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Mike Conley.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
He had 5 3-pointers tonight, and that was a big factor in the win. And the D, they weren't giving him the shots. He was taking them on tight defense. Man, he kept moving, kept working, getting open. Great looks, great work ethic by our guy tonight.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season.